Imagine you're telling a story about a car accident and you want to say that the car hit the... What do you call this in English? Or imagine you're using a public restroom and this thing is not working. What to call this? Is it a knob or a handle? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Giovanna, and in today's video I'll teach you 7 important words that I'm almost 100% sure you don't know. The first word is pole. The pronunciation pole, the O sound at the end. We call it a street pole, light pole, or just a pole. So if you're telling someone about a car crash, you can say that the driver lost control of the car and hit a pole. Hopefully, the driver did not get hurt. It was just a scratch. Yeah. So to hit a pole, street pole, light pole. Now imagine the following scenario. You're sitting next to your friend and you're hungry. And you're not just hungry, but your stomach is even making noises. You know, as if it's telling you, hey, let's grab something to eat. This noise made by the stomach is a verb. The verb is to growl. Growl. So you can say, sorry, my stomach is growling. Let's have something to eat because my stomach is growling. But be careful, do not confuse to growl and to grow. Growl is when your stomach makes noise with the L sound. Growl when your stomach growls, and grow when something gets higher. Like you can say the plant has grown a lot recently. The plant has grown, so the plant has got higher recently. And growl is when your stomach makes noise. So you can say, my stomach has growled. Growled. The next, cap. Cap. So this is called a cap. Usually students confuse between cap and lid, so they ask me, what is the difference? Is it a lid or a cap? Usually caps, we can screw them. So screw is this movement that you screw the cap. So this is to screw the cap. So this is a cap because you can screw it. The opposite of screwing the cap is to uncap. So you can uncap the bottle. I uncapped the bottle and screw the cap. Lids are usually bigger and you don't have to screw them. For example, when you order some soda at a fast food restaurant, you usually get a lid. Yeah, so this is a lid. Lids are usually bigger and you don't have to screw them. You can use lids for jars, for plastic glasses like this one, and caps are for bottles, like you see in this picture. The next word, clockwise. Clockwise, it's an adverb, and it means in the same direction as the hands of a clock move. So think about a clock and think about its hands and how they move, like the usual movement of the clock's hands and how they usually move. So this is clockwise. This movement is clockwise. For example, you can say that this trolley goes clockwise and the other one goes counterclockwise. Counterclockwise or counterclockwise means in the opposite direction to the way in which the hands of the clock move. So one trolley goes clockwise in the same way that the hands of a trolley move, and the other trolley goes in the opposite way. The other trolley goes counterclockwise. super useful. The next word is a verb that we usually use in the context in which we are sitting next to someone on the plane or on a public transportation, wherever we are, actually in so many other contexts. But let's imagine on the plane. So you're sitting on the plane next to your friend or next to someone you don't even know, and you need to swap places with a person. Swap, that's the verb. Swap is one of the possible verbs that we can use in order to say to change seats or to exchange seats with someone. So you want to change, you want to swap places with the person who's sitting next to you, because you need to sit on that chair, because you need to change your seat, because it's important to you, because I don't know, something is happening and you need to swap places with somebody next to you. This was actually a topic that went viral in my recent reels that I posted some days ago. Yeah, and some people actually commented about swap. We can actually use swap, and it's super common, by the way. I hear it a lot, people saying that, and I use it, swap. But you can also use exchange. So you can say, could you swap places with me? Or could you exchange places with me? Or even change places with me. Could you change places with me? Could you swap places with me? That's completely possible. There are many other synonyms that could be used instead of swap, but swap is a super common word.
Excuse me, could you, sorry? I want you to sit here and I sit there. Oh, you want me to swap places with you?
Swap places. Yeah, that's the word. Swap.
Sure, no problem.
Oops, I almost forgot to mention that recently I've also heard the word trade. So you can also use the word trade. Yes, I heard a lady on the bus. She was like, could you trade seats with me because it's too sunny here, and she couldn't like be out in the sun. She had some problem with the sun, and yeah, like she had to trade seats with me. So you can also use trade instead of swap places. The last one, actually not the last one, but two words that I'm gonna mention right now. I think that you guys have been waiting for this one. Yeah, what do you call this in English? It's a doorknob because it's round. So for you to identify if it's a handle or a knob, knobs are usually, I'm not saying that there are no exceptions, because in English there are always exceptions, but usually people use it, people use knob when it's round, when something is round. And handle, this one is a handle because it's not round. How many of these words did you guys know? Tell me in the comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with a friend who might not know these words in English.